Hey y'all. I'm already giggly, like the fuck. Okay, I am high, and yes, my eyes are swollen. This time it is because I was crying. In my last video, it was because of these eye drops. Go check it out. In the description, there's a hashtag where it says like the eye drops. It's really cool. Check it out. But this time I definitely was crying. And like for real, there be some times where I'm like, I need to make a video, but your eyes are swollen, and now I'm just sitting here like, fuck it, I be crying, like I be so emotional. So right now, actually today, I am emotional because I visited my gravesite to my friends. My friend's gravesite. He's over there. And we're both water signs, so, and it's raining, as you can tell. Oh my god, 111. I saw 111. I saw it. I'm keeping all that. But yeah, it actually started raining after I had my cry. It was like I literally asked the sky gods. I was like, yo, please, can you wait until, like, give me like 20 fucking minutes, like, let me at least spark the J. But yeah, that was so far. And let's see, he's been gone for like 3 years, and you know, I like to bring a book every time that I see him that I want to show off. Pretty much, I'm like, yo, I got a new book. But I think I actually brought this book last year. No, I actually didn't get this book last year. I got this book within like the last 9 months. It's been a minute since I came here. That's why I was like, I'm so sorry. That's a message to everyone, is do not forget your loved ones that have passed to the other side. Okay, spend some time with them. Birthday, their next level day. I don't want to say death, because after he had passed to the other side, I realized that there really is no death. Death in a different sense. Death to the body. Death to voicing opinions and feelings, at least in this world, as Marissa. It just made me think about a lot, you know, and so make sure you say hello, thank you, you know, catch up with them, go see them if you have the privilege to be living close to them and know where they're at. Definitely go visit them. It's a true connection. So I opened up my book. I always love to go to a number that is kind of showing itself a lot lately. And so the number that I'm getting a lot is 316. John 3:16. And God bestowed his only begotten son, that verse 3:16. So there's not 316 pages in here. So I went to page 31, and then I went to page 16. And 31 resonated so highly with me. So highly, and you're gonna see why, because listen to this. Page 31, let me show you. 31, body and mind. Oh, snap. I'm only saying that because I was thinking of all this death to body, death to everything, body, but your mind is still here. It's going to change differently. And then I opened the book. I'm like, all right, time for a message. Boop. And then I'm like, okay, this is totally video worthy, because like this is always that shit. Always that shit. Okay, so let me read it. Ready? Body and mind are not two separate entities. What happens in the body will have an effect on the mind, and vice versa. Let me run that back. What happens in the body will have an effect on the mind, and what happens in the mind has an effect on the body. Mind relies on the body to manifest. And body relies on mind in order to be alive. In order to be possible. When you love someone, you have to respect her and him. Not only their mind, but also their body. You respect your own body, and you respect their body. Your body is you. Your body is your mind. The other person's mind and body are also connected. How to love, okay? Yeah. Because some motherfuckers don't know how. Y'all, okay, I'm hide. So this is a vape cartridge by HMS. Dispensary only cartridges. Okay, dispensary only cartridges. Thank you. HMS is a really good brand of a lot. And so I got their elite collection of vapes. And this one is MAC. Miracle. Oh my God. Miracle Alien Cookies. And I actually had the actual flower strain before. Great. It's a great hybrid. It's really great sativa. Like, mine is very active. But let me tell you, I'm very body relaxed. So it's a really good, like, balance between the two. Plus, I'm also really silly right now. So it's a good high. Plus, you know what? I did, like, smoke me out with, like, an incense stick. I hotboxed the fuck out of this car with an incense stick. So, like, I'm really elevated. really elevated. Whole other realms. So the way that I saw this, the way I interpret it, and you can interpret it your own way. Everyone's got their own opinions, okay? Definitely comment your opinion if you want to down below. Start a conversation. But that's what whole social media is. We all want to talk. We all want to share things. Let me look at this camera. Okay, so how I interpreted my opinion that I got from this, my little thought explosion that happened after reading this. This is someone's opinion, and this is someone's thought. This is someone else's perspective based on their experience, based on their thoughts, based on their conditioning, how they were raised. And based on how I was raised, I'm like, okay, hold up. I can see how this could relate. Your mind, if you are mentally and emotionally attacked, you're definitely going to mentally think about it. Or if you're mentally attacked, you will then neglect the body because you're so focused on the mind and the emotions. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, then the mind, if you're too lost into the mind and you're too in it and you're overthinking it, or you're not that disciplined, you know, discipline is a mental thing, then the body will show it. It will reflect. The body will reflect your mental. And vice versa. It's like, I get it. Personally, my experience mentally and emotionally, I wasn't that strong. So I really let my body go. You can't tell now. Look, I straightened up. You can't tell now based off my, like, pictures and Instagram, but I was really big. I'm 5'7", that's my height. And my biggest that I was 210 pounds. I was pushing a size 20 before I reached 20. I was turning 19 and I was looking for pants that were going up to 20. And I'm like, oh my God, like, and then going upstairs was a bitch. So I'm just like, something's gotta fucking change, Marissa. First of all, why are you hanging out with these kinds of people that are mentally and emotionally bringing you down? Because that is what is making you just gain and gain, because you're looking for some kind of dopamine release, pretty much. And the smallest and quickest dopamine release would be grabbing a fucking snack, a sweet. I love cakes. And at that time, I was so fucking blind to McDonald's and Taco Bell and all that bullshit So I just let my shit go. But then I started waking up to like, oh, hold up. The people and company that you keep around you will affect your energy. You know, you are the average of the 5 closest people that you hang around with. So all this new stuff that I'm learning. And so I'm like, all right, discipline time. Straighten up, you know? Cut that bullshit out. Cut the fucking meat. Cut the dairy. Cut the corn. Cut the soy. Cut all this processed sugar. Cut the processed chips. Don't get me wrong. I still indulge. I'm still human. I'm both human and spirit. But fuck. Not as much as I do or did. So once that links, then it links. And this goes for sexual trauma as well. You know, if you're mentally and emotionally in a romantic stance abused, and then they just disappear and they leave, then yeah, you kind of let go of your body, or you just don't take care. Okay. My phone be running out of space, but I'm back. But I was saying how sexually or emotionally, if you're emotionally abused and just fucking left for scraps, then yeah, you forget about yourself. And on the flip side, if you are raped or just physically and sexually abused as fuck as a child or as an adult, then the way you see people, the way you see sex and sexual experiences are completely different. You know, you can be completely shy and reserved, like, don't touch me, like trauma. Or you can be too free with it, where it's like overboard, where it becomes damaging to the soul. Like the soul chakra, like the soul. Everyone handles trauma very differently. Very, very differently. But everyone handles it. Something that I'm realizing is that we are alone. You know, we die alone. But then at the same time, we aren't. We aren't alone at all. Because they can hear us. I know he hears me talk about him. Every time I talk about him, I know he can hear me because he shows me. So it's like we're alone. But then again, my story isn't the same as yours. We cannot compare our stories. We cannot compare our pain and suffering at all. Everyone has their own, to each their own. But my pain and suffering is also similar to your pain and suffering. And I'm not trying to level with you or one up you, but this is how I dealt with it. And maybe it will help you, but take it as you go. Take what resonates and pray to God. Literally just keep God in your heart, because God is love. God is love. Love God. So at the end of the day, you always got God. That's why I'm like, you're never really truly alone, because God is always with you. Like, God is always there. Woo! Thank you, God. And thank you for watching my video and taking this time to listen and learn a little bit on how to love your mind and your body. This is some self-love right here. There's some self-love. We also have to love other people's bodies 100%. This whole social distancing, I get it. But I miss hugs. But I only hug people that I only like fuck with. But then actually there has been some family, and I'm like, what? This is so sad. This is so sad. So respect each other's bodies and space. That's an important lesson also that I'm learning, is respecting each other's space, which has a lot to do with the body. But that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and stay sweet, y'all. Bye.